Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here, welcome back to more Medieval 2 Total War, playing the Britannia campaign as Norway, on very hard difficulty. Now we have to figure out how to deal with William Wallace, who's currently rampaging in the north. He hasn't done a lot yet, but we have a lot of undermanned castles ready for the taking. I actually moved out Emond and some forces from Inverness, because if he besieges, why throw them away? I just have some basic militia holding the town. I'm also recruiting some Norse archers here, Huskarls here, Viking raiders here, trying to amass an army to defeat him. Meanwhile, our armies down here have been dwindling in our assault on Perth and Stirling, and Scotland still has a lot of strong troops. So we need a third player to enter the game, and that's exactly what we're gonna get. So down here, King Magnus, Prince Snorri, and the rest of this bunch of people, including catapults, that's very important, are going to be boarding the boat, and the boat is going to set them ashore. It can set them ashore next turn, so we'll go for that then. Boop! We're going to be sailing out to this little Scottish town right here, take it instantly, then we're going to move on Glasgow, kill the king. And they will have lost another city, and then they will get very close to being just straight up extinct. So it's all a matter of surviving until we've taken the last of their settlements. I'm gonna go hard on the aggressive front right now. We also would like to hire even more troops, I feel. That's hire him, hire him, hire him. Now in Dublin, Ulrich has finished his watchtower quest. We'll send him on a boat, send him up to Castletown. He can be another commander for future use. But other than that, we're gonna build a city watch, get some ballista towers going, and we're going to keep Dublin safe. And of course, we're going to be trading some silver, which is why we're hiring merchants. Little merchants. And Arans, doing great. Good stuff. We also have a few troops on these islands here that we'll have to send over to support the war effort in the north, but now it's all a matter of what William Wallace decides to do. Excuse me while I... There we go, there was a little fly in the area, a little bug, a little parasite that had to be taken care of. Right, I'm sending down my spy here, but I don't really need you anymore. I can already see the area, but thanks for the, you know, yeah, you did well. We could also probably try to sneak into Glasgow to open the doors, but what's the point when we have catapults either way? You know? Wales and England fighting. Scottish diplomats standing to... Hey, Inverness. It's now a town, so... It's kind of good, because it's going to make... Because William Wallace is going to take that, no question about it. But me retaking it is going to be much easier, since it's just a regular town with wooden walls.
We must fight or
and they are going to be besieging Stirling. This was to be expected, but I'm not fearing it too much, because we do have quite a strong force in Perth that we can send forth to protect Stirling.
They lay siege if they close.
And... Is there anything else that we need to do? We should send that force there north, at least, the smaller infantry armies. Try to combine our might. We gotta do our best now. But that's really the only big Scottish army on the map at the moment, besides from William Wallace. I think they have yet another strong force somewhere. But for now, I'm glad we can only see a few in play. Merchants Guild in Dublin. I mean, sure. Because I'm probably gonna hire more merchants here eventually. We also got a spy to map out the area a little bit. Let's send Toraran over here to trade some silver. Then we're gonna send out Halflidi of Nordby. And we can also hire another merchant now. And we can get Merchant Cavalry Militia. Wow, terrible stats, but that's cool. The fact that you can hire cavalry in a town. I dig that. Let's also get some more men to man the walls. I want to have a full stack in Dublin, because it's my only foothold in Ireland. Inverness has been besieged, Stirling has been besieged, and money's going everywhere. Haldor's become a drill master. Ooh, that's good. Jesper and Krafla are born. Good for them. Congratulations on being born. And an alliance between Scotland and England. Alright. I see how you want to play this game, England.
Yes.
Oh, let's just hope England keeps to themselves here. Ah, it's just Christopher and his eyebrows holding trim. I don't... It's the best name for a fortress, considering you're... It's barely defended. I mean, it's not my fault England has so few settlements, right? I mean, what's up with that? Do we have a diplomat down here? We don't. I'd actually be curious to see their current map information. Could I talk with the English somewhere? I don't... Oh gosh, this is gonna be difficult to navigate. Let's try to talk with the English fort down here for now. And let's check over here. It's Newcastle, so this is where the Barons Alliance then resides, right on the Scottish border, so... Alright, good to know. Let's just send down our spy to get some information about the... Actually, we shouldn't even send him down, we should just send him back up. Perth is now still even more upset. Come on, guys. Why are you upset? I can probably merge some of these guys in and that'll help them out. Stupid Svenner. They're probably nothing compared to the town militia. There we go, yeah, that makes them feel better about themselves. But now I will have to send troops forth from Perth, which might actually cause a riot, and then we might get assaulted on this front. But I can't leave Gellir in the hands of Captain Cathal. This army is so big! Ah! And so is William Wallace's army. Oh, ho, ho, Merry Christmas me. Alright, let's take all of the Huskarls that we made in Wick, send them on down, and recruit some mounted Huskarls and Viking Raiders. We're gonna be spending a lot of cash here. Maybe too much. We could try to assassinate William Wallace, but it's an 11% chance, and it just seems like a futile attempt. So I don't think so. And even if we do kill him, is that really how we want to kill him? An assassin? No. We want him to die upon the battlefield. Alright. Let's move some of these extra troops over here. Some Viking Raiders, some crossbow militia. And let's put them ashore right here, and we'll send them north as well. There's a little rebel fort here, but I can't really care about that at the moment. Then we'll sail on up to collect some more men here, and we'll sail them into where the action's at as well. Now Emond could begin gathering up some, a little bit of a resistance group actually. Ooh, you know what he could do? I could move Emond over here, which is close to William. Maybe I could try to taunt him to attack me, because maybe he'll be like, oh look, a weak commander. I'll break off the siege, and yeah. Let's try to use Emond as bait. That's just the kind of guy I am. Now, you weren't expecting the King of Norway to come. Oh, Prince Snorri. Oh, he takes precedence. I want to show you the model for the king on the battlefield. It's quite cool, but I can't at the moment. Let's attack this little city here with the little wooden palisades. Palisade. And Captain Matod has a few militia troops here. Isn't that cute? Alright. So the well-rested, fresh troop, retrained after the Dublin assault, will now be coming at Scotland from the south and help clean up some of their towns. Oh, it's a snowy day. We'll start our deployment either way. We're Norwegians, we don't mind a little snow. And we're pretty much gonna use our catapults to wreck everything within sight. I'll just set up, blow down some walls, and then we'll rush in to take care of these guys. Alright, we've broken down the gates and their towers, and now we're setting up to fire some flaming missiles into the group themselves. Oh! Oh! Almost got it. They are approaching, though. Alright, let's start sending up our men slowly but surely to take the town. There's the captain. If we could get a good shot off at him, that would be great. Come on, more oh! Oh, you're so lucky, aren't you? Yes, you are. That's suddenly turned very creepy. I want to see if they can get some shots off, though we probably won't be able to, but... Yeah, they're protected by the wall here. So these are the only men that are really protecting the town. Sad but true. Oh well. I think I'm gonna tell my catapults to bugger off now before they cause friendly fire. So we didn't quite get them, we just sort of blew up the entirety of the town. Oh, whoopsie doopsie. We'll be pretty much fine. Alright, let's send in everybody here to utterly crush them. This won't be a challenge. Actually, what we'll do is that we'll take these Viking Raiders and we'll move them here, here.
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Now you gotta go here. And then you gotta put up, set up there. No, but they're stuck in combat. They don't want to, they refuse. Come on. Here, here. Set up in town. There we go. Yay, they're doing it. They're listening to me. While the rest of our men are going to try to actually squeeze in here so we can attack them from some different angles.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And just beat them back. And hopefully me moving the Viking raiders into middle of town are gonna make them want to chase me. They're broken here, so... The rest of you, crush the guys who aren't broken. And then we can ride in the cavalry to deal with the guys who are broken. And we got the center of town. Now we won. Okay. 9 guys lost. There we go. Another Scottish town in our possession, and Scotland's grip on this land is slipping. They're not protecting their towns well. Oh gosh. Fair in rule. I accidentally clicked occupy. Ah. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It seems like the order is okay, so... Goods. Goods. Yeah, we probably won't even need to upgrade the wall if we're building new walls. And... Do we wanna... No. Okay, so... Now that we have taken this, I mean, now I have to leave a lot of troops behind to keep them happy here, don't I? That's a bit of an issue, but I can move forth more troops, right? Yes, and I will. So here's the thing. Oh, look at this. Finally, King Magnus's model on the battle map. He's ready to battle. Prince Snorri will stay behind to keep the town happy, which he can't do because he's a total scrub. Do not have any traits that will help. Siege. He questions technology. It's mostly rational. He's a bit of a bureaucrat, so that's good. Heir apparent, soft judge, -1 from law. Oh my. But he has a bit of an impact, so that's good. Keep it up. But I have to leave some troops behind. We're gonna need the catapults, they're gonna be essential. We're gonna stack up where we can. Move in some Viking raiders. I just need enough men to have the town not rebel. That's the important part. Okay, there we go. That should be good. So now we'll take King Magnus's army and move on Glasgow. They barely have any troops there. The King of Scotland is there. We can be there next turn. Assault. Kill him. And that should make them really scared. Scared? That's something I am right now. Oh my. So we also got to figure out how to respond to this siege. Have they built siege equipment? They have. So I think the way we are going to respond is with more violence. Yay. So, do I leave Perth to riot for a little bit? How much I would need a big army if I guess I'm not leaving all of these great men to die. That I am not. Okay, so let's leave behind crossbow militia, town militia. Let's leave behind Håkon. Oh, not even that's good enough for them. These guys are picky, but even with this army, could I face him?
I'm only here to fight the Yugaloot.
Could I even face him? He has so many men. This is mostly just like a cavalry force. I don't have the men. I don't... Oh my gosh. Oh. Did we stretch ourselves too thin? Should we maybe have gone back to the north? But I didn't want to lose our grip because we're so close to crushing Scotland. I can have them next turn if I get lucky. But that also depends on what they decide to do here in Stirling. So this is problematic. But I can't have Gellir just sacrifice himself. Could I hold a castle? I have a lot of archers, but very few actual infantry, so... They got catapults, there's no way I'd hold that. I mean, if they're gonna get mad at me and they're gonna riot, then let them riot.
My lord. Yes. Orders, my king.
We gotta come save him. We gotta come to his aid. Haldor, we gotta take the risk. We gotta go attack. And he feels like fighting it on the battlefield. Now, our troops aren't great. Captain Cathal, what does he have? Again, lots of melee infantry. Does he have any archers? Very few archers, but he does have some artillery as well. Now, Gellir is going to be in the fort, and he's going to be coming out to help as AI reinforcements. Let's do this. Now, it's very possible that Perth will rebel and throw us out, which wouldn't be the end of the world. As long as it's not in Scottish control, I might actually be fine with that. Right now, we just got to beat back their stronger armies. Oh, I didn't take a look at the terrain, did I? Oh... As if that wasn't bad enough. Look at how unfair the terrain is here. Straight up on top of a hill. I'm at the bottom of a hill. Where will my reinforcements come in? I actually don't know that. I think maybe from over here. Oh my, okay. How do we try to negate the terrible hand which we have been dealt? We have a strong cavalry force. So let's use that to our advantage. Let's ride up as soon as we can. Now our... Oh, I really should have brought something more than 4 Sami axemen, shouldn't I? Our infantry troops also rather good, so we'll try to move them up as well. And we'll have our archers here, who really also do want to get to the top of this place. I think maybe just I just gotta rush up a hill. I can't really stay in prolonged combat here. I'm gonna wear up my troops, but it has to be done. Okay, so they have deployed over on this side, and reinforcements are coming straight away from Gellir. He's coming from this direction, I'm coming from this direction. Together we can take them. They're sort of in the middle here. Okay, so what I say we do is that we move on up with our archers, then we take our melee infantry and we try to get them into position on the mountain here, so there will be a battle focus here as we move our cavalry up here. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. Do I make the infantry run or do I not make them run? We'll put Gellir on aggressive stance right away. I think maybe we should... Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so bad to defend here. Let's see how long it takes before our archers are into position here. Gellir's barely seen in the distance there. Alright, Haldor. If anybody can save us from this, it's gonna be you. The game was optimistic about my army strength ratio, but I'm personally doubting it a little bit right now. Looks like they're really just coming for me right now. My infantry are still fresh, which is impressive. Looks like they're all focusing on my cavalry, which is good for me. Like, just walk for now. Getting uphill is terrible in this game. It's very slow. Alright, so I'm not gonna charge them properly. I'm gonna psych them out. I'm gonna come at them like I'm going to charge. Then we're gonna not charge. It's gonna be genius. Alright, go. Psych! Gotcha! I'm not charging after all. You thought I was gonna charge? Well, I'm not. Well, they're gonna try and catch up to me with some Highlanders, but... Oh, looks like the fire has begun. Oh my gosh. My archery guys. I told them to fire, but they decided to go right up to their faces before they fired. But my cavalry plan worked. Looks like I'll be able to charge in easy peasy and take out the cavalry, the artillery, I'm sorry. Alright then. Here comes the infantry troops. Viking Raiders and Spare Militia work together on that one. Spare Militia and Spare Militia work over here. The Gotland Footmen focus on the Heavy Pike Militia. And my archers might be in trouble over here. I'm gonna need to send some support out for my archers, so let's pull away these cavalry troops. Ride them over, since these Highlanders are gonna chase down my crossbow militia till the ends of the earth if they get the opportunity to. Which we don't want to. Highlanders are actually a bit shaken right now, which is good for me. I shouldn't have... I usually want my infantry to protect my archers, but it didn't really work out that way. This is a very even battle over here, but oh, shouldn't even have... I should have said that, because they broke. Just to prove me wrong, and I'm fine about being proved wrong in that scenario. Okay. Yeah, the Highlanders are still coming for me, so yeah. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna do... We're simply gonna do boop. And... over here. For the Highlanders. Boom. Alright, a lot of the men are... Wonderful. We got him. No problem. Alright, now let's take the rest of our cavalry and start chasing down the guys who still haven't fled. That's gonna be the general gist of things now. I think... Yeah, let's get our archer guys away to a safe distance so they're not harassed anymore. Alright. Scots, pike militiamen here. Everybody's routing, so it's safe to run in with a few guys. We gotta find the one guy who's still not routing. Where are the troops that are feeling okay? Oh! Found him! Alright, so they're about to totally rout everybody. Mass routing. No, he routed. Everybody's still fine. There's somebody up here who's still okay. We gotta charge him back and forth until we get him. Till everybody feels bad at once. Svenner's over here. Oh, now we got all of those guys, but everything is still not safe. Some more Scots pike militia here. You don't want to be fighting them with horses, but they're wavering, so I feel okay. As long as my general's not here. Got him. Good, good. So now we're just going to be chasing them down, as many as we can. How many have we killed? 73%. We'll try to get over 85, even though we've had it before and they still managed to survive somehow, but I hear that 85 is a golden number, so we'll see just how that goes. Alright, move on over. Gotta catch them all. Geller's forces didn't really do much. I had to really do this battle before he even showed up, so good job. Now we might actually have our... we might actually lose Perth as a result of me coming to Stirling's aid, but I feel okay in my decision because I'm not throwing away Geller's life. After he fought so hard to keep Stirling, I'm not just giving it up, you know? You could say the same about Perth, but leaving it to rebels is much better than having it taken by your worst enemy. 80, okay, so it's not 89%, 90%, and I got the captain, so technically, right now, if I exit the battle, this should be over, right? Wonderful. We lost 80 guys there. Some battles just go really well. And ooh, do we ransom them back or not? How about no? He's a goner. Good job.
God has delivered us unto victory.
All right. Even with him in town, he's still not happy. Can we ride back? None of our forces can really make it back to Perth in time. That's not good, not good, not good. Because we gotta reinforce Perth quickly. That's important. So what we can do here is that we can try to combine some troops. So let me pull out as many as I can here, and let's hit the M key. Boom. There we go. Now we can get a more proper sorting of these guys. Like we have two Huscarls, so we can do. Let's see. Combine these two. You can't do that in that screen apparently. Alright, we'll do something like this, and then two No, I could have sent the Huscarls into town, but I'll combine them there. There we go. Now we got essentially rested Huscarl troops. Whew. So far, so good. Let's move our spy over here. They have a very small army here. I thought they had something bigger in this area. So King Magnus gonna march on Glasgow. Stirling is once again safe. We have taken that. Perth is also in our control. Hopefully it will remain as such, and hopefully we can get some order in the town. We're doing our best. Maybe I should have been focusing on building structures that help public happiness instead of going straight for the ballista towers immediately. And I mean, if nobody's gonna be, you know what? Yeah, I really should. I should just cancel that right away, spend the money on something else. Should have built that from the very get-go, but I thought Perth would come under siege a lot, but I don't think Perth actually will at this point, so then ballista towers would be pointless, so... Well, guys and girls, I think, once again, I think we're gonna end it here. We're taking a lot of time on these turns because of just the big battles that we have to get through. Let's move Charles back up here. We can try to move into Glasgow, but it's sort of pointless. We're gonna get Glasgow in the next one. We are probably also going to get the Scottish capital. And with those two towns in our possession, Scotland will be wiped off the map. So William Wallace, as a threat, he came a little late, I think. So we'll see if that theory is correct in the next episode. So tune in then. Have a still good day. Take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.